channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Now, literally before I even get started, because I'm about to cry into my viewfinder, I have on a fresh tan. I literally haven't even washed it off. It's super dark, but I haven't got any on my face, so that is why I look ridiculous. I'm literally going to start glamming right now because I cannot bear to look at myself for 1 second longer. So yeah, I'll explain the look that I'm doing and like what I'm inspired by as I'm putting makeup on. But yeah, I just have to get some makeup on my face. If you guys want to see what look I create, then keep on watching. Okay, so as my primer today, I'm going to go in with my Phillips Milk of Magnesia. So I've spoke about this product a lot on my channel before, and I've really gone in depth about like what the product is and how to use it and stuff. So I'll link those videos somewhere up on the screen, and they'll be in my description box down below. So I'm just going to paint this primer all over the skin, and I'm going to let it fully dry before I go in with my foundation. And now the makeup look that I'm doing today is I'm going to do a transformation video. So where I transform into a celebrity. And the look that I'm recreating today, I was so inspired by it. It was a look on SHAY Mitchell, who's a gorgeous actress. And the makeup was done by Tarte, who is such a phenomenal makeup artist. It's kind of gonna be like a soft, like burgundy makeup, like a really wearable, really pretty, really classy kind of makeup. I think I'm going to keep the skin quite matte. I just want to do something with a pop of burgundy. It's going to be quite wintry actually. And I have done my hair as well. And her hair in the photo is just kind of really messily put back, and it's quite wet. But because I've got a black coloured hairspray in my hair, because I am naturally blonde, if I smother it in like a watery, oily spray now, I'm really worried that it's going to drip all over my tan, all over my chair, all over my walls and my carpet. So I'm going to leave that right till the end, but you kind of get the gist of how the hair is now. I quite like it. And she had on like beautiful kind of statement gold earrings. And these are my mum's from the 70s, and I absolutely love them. So thanks, Ma. So yeah, that is the gist of what I'm doing today. And so as I said before, I'm just going to wait for the primer to completely dry. My skin will go really stiff. And in some areas of the skin, it will grab really white. So that's when I know I'll be ready for foundation. Okay, so my primer is now well and truly dry, as you guys can see. And now finally, I'm going in with foundation. Today I'm going to take my Too Faced Born This Way. And I'm taking the shade Caramel today. And I'm just going to press this all over my skin, and I'm taking my Napoleon Perdis G18 foundation brush. You guys want to know something funny? I've actually been having like so many problems with my hot water system at home. Like I run out of hot water every single night, like clockwork. And so I either can't wash my dishes before I go to bed, which I hate because I wake up in the morning with 1,000 dirty dishes. Yeah, and I can't wash the dishes because I have no hot water. Or just as bad, I have to have a freezing cold shower, and like where I live right now, there's like snow on the mountains, so it's so cold. So I'm actually going to get something done about that tomorrow, but I have a really awful feeling that when I go to have a shower tonight, because I have to wash this black stuff out of my hair, there's no way I'll be able to sleep in it. Yeah, I'm super worried that I'm going to have a freezing cold shower. If it was a little bit earlier in the day, like I would just go to my cousin's house or like go to my nan's house, but I'm filming this, it's like 8:45 at night, and by the time I'm done this, it'll be so late and there's no way I'm going to bother anyone. So, oh guys, can you pray for me? Maybe when I edit the video, I'll pop a little message on the screen to let you guys know whether or not I had a hot water shower. Okay, can we take a moment to appreciate I look like a human again? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to apply the concealer underneath my eye with a flat synthetic brush by Napoleon Perdis. And I'm going to take it right up on the top of my cheekbone so we get that nice lifted look. And the concealers that I'm using today, I've taken a mixture of my Tarte Tape Shape in Light Medium Honey and my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla. I'm obsessed with this concealer combo. I'm obsessed with this concealer combo for like full glam skin, which is what I'm doing today. And I am so tired, you guys. Normally I can't really do like 2 videos or 2 makeup tutorials in one day. Like since I've been on YouTube, I've never done like 2 tutorials in a day. I've done like a makeup tutorial and then like a talking video, just because like with my chronic fatigue I just get so knackered. I can't, but I'm determined. And now taking my Coty Airspun loose powder, just gonna set the under eyes. Then I'm just gonna pop a bit over my chin, my mustache area. And then a bit just in the middle of my forehead where you can see I'm a bit oily. And so now to put a bit of colour back in the skin, I'm first going to go in with my MAC Studio Fix powder. This is an NW45. So I'm going to start by pushing this just around the hairline, and this is going to be like a base for my bronzer. And then I'm also just going to run a touch of that over the cheeks, just a little bit. I am going to go in with a blush today, but I always like to lay just a little bit of bronzer over my cheekbones so when I go in with my powder contour it's not so harsh. Touch over the chin, a little bit over the nose. My next bronzer is my Mecca Max Sunlit Skin Bronzer. This one's in medium and I'm just going to pop it over everywhere where we place that MAC powder. And now to powder contour, I'm going in with my Australis powder contour kit and I'm just going to powder contour my cheek and my jawbone today, and I'm just going to mix these two shades here. And I say this all the time, but these Australis powders are very pigmented, so I always just like to pick up a little bit at a time and be really gentle. It's a lot easier to add than it is to take away, I always say. And then I always just take my bronzer brush just over the top, just to make sure that that line's not so harsh, that it kind of blends into the rest of the makeup. So now I'm going to give my bronzer brush a really good wipe off because I'm going to go in with some blush, which I'm actually excited about. I haven't done blush in like a full glam look in a while. So SHAY definitely did have a blush on her skin. I reckon it was matte and just like a rosy pinky shade. It wasn't overpowering, but it was definitely there and it looked just gorgeous. So I'm going to mix two blushes together. I'm going to take my Morphe 9B blush palette and I'm going to take this one in the center. It's like a muted rose shade, which I think will be perfect. And then I'm going to take this blusher by Napoleon Perdis. It literally just says number 72 color disc. I've had this for years. And again, it's like a nice rosy pink color. You see, if I put them next to one another, they almost look identical, so that's good. See, that pink is just picking up on camera. And now I'm just gonna really quickly go back in with my MAC Studio Fix powder. And I've just picked that up on a small eyeshadow brush. Just gonna contour my nose, just a little bit. I mean, I think we can all agree that SHAY is so snatched and flawless naturally. Oh my God, she's so beautiful. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I think she was in Pretty Little Liars. I never watched it, but she's in the movie Mother's Day, which is one of my favorite movies. So yeah, she's just absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm going to quickly do my brows off camera and then I'll be back and we can start the eyeshadow. So for brows, I just went in with my Chi Chi Brow Pomade in medium brown today. I said this before, but the medium brown is quite dark in my opinion. I normally wear the soft brown, but yeah, the medium brown is dark enough when I have black hair. So I love these pomades. They're super affordable as well. Okay guys, so for the eyes, I'm gonna keep it really simple. I'm not gonna use 100 different eyeshadows. I'm basically just gonna use like bronzers and contour powders. So you guys can definitely recreate this look at home. And one of my favorite face powders to use as an eyeshadow is my Hoola bronzer by Benefit. I use this on almost all of my clients. It's such a good shade for the eyes. It's such an amazing bronzer anyway. So I'm just going to pop this through the socket just on a fluffy brush. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this shade from my Australis contour palette and I'm just going to lay that through the socket. And I'm actually just going to smudge a little bit of that just in my outer corner. Again, not being neat with this at all. You know, I truly believe that I think the key to effortless makeup really is being effortless. So don't be afraid to not make everything perfect, which I know, especially as a makeup artist, can sometimes be so hard and it's like so against your natural instinct. I don't know, I just think there's something beautiful about a messy, undone makeup. It like tells a story. And now the burgundy shade that I've decided to use today is Cherry Cola by Makeup Geek. Really beautiful burgundy tone. And on my MAC 224 brush, I'm just going to pick that shadow up. I'm just going to pop just a touch of that through the socket. Then I'm going to go back in with my brush. I just want a hint of it. Now we're almost done, guys. I wasn't kidding. This look is so simple. So I'm going back in with my fluffy brush. I'm just going to run a little bit of Hoola underneath my eyes, just as a base before we go in with our burgundy tone. Now back in with my 224 and that Cherry Cola. I'm just going to smoke that out underneath the eye. Okay, so that's the burgundy shade underneath the eyes. Now, to me, it looks quite purple. It's not as kind of burgundy as I would like. So I'm going to go over the top with this gorgeous raspberry shade. This is 301 by Inglot. And I reckon just popping this over the top is just going to, yeah, there we go. Just going to brighten that a little bit. You see the difference? That's perfect. And now all I want to do is press a tiny bit of black eyeshadow just on my upper lash line. I don't want it to be the key at all. As I said, the real queen of the show is that burgundy underneath the eye, and I'm also going to press that burgundy in my waterline as well, so we have a nice pop of like a reddy purple tone. But I just want a tiny little bit of definition on my upper lash line. So all I'm going to do is just take a little angle brush, and I'm just going to take Corrupt by Makeup Geek, which is black. If anything, all this is going to do is just make the eyelashes look a little bit thicker. Now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to solely use this raspberry shade. I'm going to take that on a really fine eyeliner brush, and I'm actually going to press this eyeshadow into my waterline. I used to see makeup artists doing this all the time and it flat out just freaked me out, but I have done it a couple of times on myself. And as long as you're really careful, I think it's totally fine. Just work slowly and make sure that you tap out all of the excess. So that is the eyeliner done. I know it's not very traditional, but I just think it's so nice to do something different. Now I've just picked up the tiniest bit of that raspberry shade. I'm just going to really softly pop that through the socket. Like, I want that to be barely noticeable. Just a really soft flush. Okay, so that is my eyes done, guys. I just finished off my mascara and I literally just have 3 individual eyelashes stuck on both eyes. This is definitely not a lash moment. This is a burgundy moment. Literally all I'm going to do now is pop on a lip. Now SHAY went for a really understated matte nude lip. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start off with a little bit of Taupe by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Just a touch because I can't help myself. And I'm just going to line my lips. I am obsessed with using my Taupe Brow Wiz for a lip liner right now. And then I could not be more excited about this product. This is a lip liner I found in my local pharmacy the other day for $3, and it is the most perfect nude. My search is over for the perfect nude. I'm so excited. So this is by a brand called Ulta 3 and it's in the shade Terracotta. Although it's definitely not a terracotta shade. I don't know why they named it that. It's a very cool toned brown nude. And I am just going to fill in my whole lip with this. Just lightly though. Because as I said, her lip was definitely not a statement. I reckon she's wearing a traditional lipstick, but I just really wanted to use my lip liner. So my look is done. All I'm going to quickly do is just grab a bronzer out of my makeup bag. This is just my Loreal Terra Glam Bronze. It's really warm and orangey. And I just want to take the smallest amount just through the top edge of my socket. I'm going to take a tiny bit of that bronzer actually over my lips. Just to warm it up a tiny bit. Okay, you guys, so that is my makeup look done. I just went ahead and put back in my earrings, and now the final touch I'm going to do to my hair is I'm going to take this little concoction that I made, which is literally just olive oil and water, which you can probably see. I mixed about 3 parts water to 1 part oil because, as I said, SHAY's hair was very wet looking. So I'm just going to spritz this on my hair, but I'm not going to go super crazy because, as you can tell, it'll get out of hand. I might even just spritz some into my hand. So this is my recreation of Patrick Tar's Glam on Shay Mitchell. I really hope you like this tutorial. This is something a little bit different, like to what I would normally wear, but I just think it's very refined, very timeless, very classic, you know, still quite sexy but sophisticated. Like, I think if you maybe had like a work ball or work function or something, you could definitely get away with wearing this. But I also think, you know, it's quite universal. If you're having a night out on the town with your partner, but you could even wear this to a wedding, I feel like a nice sexy like burgundy dress. Oh my god, that would be amazing. I feel like you could even do this for the races. Like, wear a really nice like burgundy dress and just have really classic makeup and a really sexy, real messy, wet looking tousled slick back hair. My brother actually calls this Thor hair, so even though I highly doubt that my brother will be watching, but anyways, I'm gonna love you and leave you guys before my hair drips everywhere. Pray for me that I can have a hot water shower tonight. And yeah, everything that I use, guys, will be listed in my description box down below. I also have my Instagram down there, so you guys can follow me if you like. As always, I would love if you guys gave this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and if you haven't already done so, I would love if you subscribe to my channel. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. And what do you guys think of this look? Is this something that you would wear yourself, or where would you wear this makeup? Definitely let me know. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I hope you guys are doing incredible, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Take care. Bye.
Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves, and everybody's watching her.